picture, what do you make of this entire enterprise, and why do you think the Obama administration is pushing it?
Cover. In the Vietnam War, it was called a decent interval. It's a way to show that we're negotiating our way out, where in fact Obama has said one way or the other we're going to leave. This will not accomplish anything. The Taliban understand exactly what's going to happen. If the Allies, the West, is going to leave, the war will resume, and they assume they will ultimately defeat the government already in Kabul. So they have no incentive to concede anything. And I think Karzai was absolutely right to blow up over what happened yesterday, because it was sheer a propaganda move. It was a way in which the rebels, the Taliban, were claiming the legitimacy of a government, of the previous one, the pre-9/11 government. And Obama, in a clip that you showed earlier on the show, dismissed it as a couple of words on a wall. I mean, doesn't he understand that this is all about who's a legitimate government? And to dismiss it as a couple of words is to misunderstand exactly why the rebels are coming to the table. It's to achieve legitimacy, to get equal status in the world with the Karzai government. You got one choice in Kabul, you got one choice in the Taliban, and that is exactly what the Vietnamese did in negotiating at the end of that war. That was why we had all the arguments over the shape of the table of negotiations. Who had the status of a legitimate government? Obama would have given it away with a flick of the hand, but now he's had to reverse himself, but only because Karzai, who's not that stable to start with, flipped out yesterday.
I understand what you're saying about what's in it for the Taliban. What cover does it provide for the U.S., for President Obama?
Because instead of speaking about how the war is going to wind down and to see how ultimately the war will have ended up accomplishing nothing, and remember this, many more Americans have died under Obama in Afghanistan than under Bush. Obama's the one who tripled the number of troops. Obama's the one who declared a surge. Obama's the one who wanted to somehow pretend, or let's not say pretend. Democrats had run before saying Bush took his eye off the ball. He didn't invest enough in Afghanistan. Obama wanted a vindication of the Democratic view. Instead, it left a lot of Americans dead, and he never intended on winning the war. He said on the sentence after announcement of a surge that he'd be leaving. So I think it's a way to kind of retroactively vindicate a surge which obviously has failed.